Welcome to Tech Tip Tuesday. I'm Allison Rogers, Instructional Technology Specialist here at RESA, and today's Tech Tip Tuesday is going to focus on Gmail, specifically Gmail settings about your signature and the undo send option. So if I'm in my Gmail, I can go to the gear icon and select settings, and then I can scroll down to the section on my signature, and you can see that right now I have my signature set, but there's one other option, and that's this option, insert the signature before quoted text and replies and remove the dash line that precedes it. So let me show you what it looks like without selecting this option first. So if I go to an email that I want to reply to, you can see when I click reply that my signature does not show up right at the top. If I click the three dots, the show trimmed content, this will show the remaining of my email, the discussion. And then if I scroll down to the bottom, you can see my signature here. So every time I respond, my signature will show up. It'll just be in the bottom of all of that thread. Now, if you'd prefer to type your email and not have to sign your name every time, or you want your signature to show up right here, that's where you would choose that option in settings. So let's see what that looks like. Again, if I go to gear icon, I click settings, I go down to the signature, I select this insert this signature before quoted text, and then don't forget to click save. Now when I go into my email and I want to reply, and I show the trim content, you can see that it's my signature that shows up first, and then the remainder of the email. So every time I reply back and forth, my signature will be able to follow my most recent response. And the next tip is under the gear icon under settings. If you go to undo send, by default the enable undo send should be set. However, the send cancellation period may be set differently. I always like to set mine to 30 seconds, giving me the longest amount of time. Essentially what this feature does is allows me to send an email and then realize within 30 seconds that perhaps I forgot to attach something, or I didn't reply all, or there was something I forgot to put in the email. It gives me a chance to retrieve that email back and then make the changes and resend it out. So let me show you what that looks like. So I can go to an email, can reply, can type my response, I can send it out, and up at the top it says your message has been sent. But it gives me this undo option. So I could actually sit here for 30 seconds before this notification will go away. So I have 30 seconds to decide, oops, I forgot to add something to the email, or I want to retrieve it and take it back so it actually won't be sent. That person won't be able to see it. I can undo it, and then it's saying, okay, it's in my drafts. I can go back into it and say, all right, I want to go in and add, one more thing. And then I can now send it, and it's saying it's sent. So I can always have this undo option. And what you've done now by setting the 30 seconds is giving yourself a little more time to maybe remember that you accidentally forgot to send something in an email. So that's it for today's Tech Tip Tuesday. If you have an idea, question, or suggestion for a Tech Tip Tuesday topic, email me and your idea may be featured in a future training or Tech Tip Tuesday blast.